Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. So, this evening, I am working on this project a little more. I want to bring you up to speed where we're at for all of those that have not been following this series. I've been making a lamp. This is actually a test lamp for a much larger lamp. Now, for the guys that have been watching and paying attention to the series, you'll notice this pipe is not my original pipe that I made. Forged for the stem, and this is not the original callic either. I decided to go with a much larger callic, as I decided it would look a lot more fitting, or just a lot better looking. It's a little more fitting to size and scale, as where the other one looked a little underpowered, or a lot underpowered, once I got to looking at it. It was late, and I had to switch to bigger pipe. So I decided the bigger one looked better. So we'll get rid of that one. So that's where I'm at now. I had to do a much bigger pipe because, come to find out, next time I do this, I am going to the hardware store first and picking up the light bulb socket and the fittings, electrical portions for this. So this way I know how to plan the rest of my job. That will be a much better deal. This I just started right into, and I figured, well, I'll figure it as I go along the way. And therefore, forging too small of a pipe, I couldn't find any light socket fittings that would actually fit inside this pipe. So I finally found one. They're for candelabras, and it'll fit in this perfect. I'll go over that more in the wiring demonstration. But I went ahead and drilled all my holes in the various pieces so I can do the assembly work here. And essentially what the video today is going to be a voiceover where I talk and give explanation of what I'm welding up in the various stages. The goal today is to get all this welded up, get it all cleaned up, and colored correctly. So this way everything looks good, everything's in kind of its final finish and patina, and then the very last step will be to wire it in another video. So hopefully you all will enjoy this time lapse here, and I'll catch up with you on the other side. Thanks for watching.
And here we go, off and running. So I made this section of pipe to take and essentially hold the callic first in place. So this way I can weld everything from the interior. Now, I'm the type of guy I like to take and make sure all my welds are hidden. I don't like a lot of my welds being shown. So we're just going to get this all tacked up and then welded in solid. So this way on the outside, this will give it a really nice clean look from the outside. Now I'm also going to take a moment to take and point something else out in this video. If you all will notice, I'm wearing a sleeveless shirt. Now, in the next clip, I realized the stupidity of wearing a sleeveless shirt when welding. No, I didn't get myself hurt or anything like that, but it's a really good way of taking and getting yourself a welder's burn or a welder's tan. This is just not good. This isn't good for your skin. It produces skin cancer and everything else like that. Also, this shirt was just a little too revealing. Let that sink in for a minute. Anyways, so we've got the leaves all welded up now to it. And now all I'm doing is I'm refining that transition point to where it's going to actually sit in the base. So I can get that all cleaned up. I decided this clamp wasn't working out very well. So I actually decided I'll go over to the vise. I tried to get it to clamp, it just wasn't wanting to hold. So over the vise we go and get that transition all cleaned up. Later on, when we actually go into the finishing stages of everything, I'm going to wire wheel everything up and get it all really nice and clean, all to the same color level, after we get all the welding done, of course. So now this part is the critical part, to get this thing to be held square, up and down, because once it's welded in, it's really hard to take and shove stuff around without getting things discombobulated. So take extra care in this point in time if you're going to do something like this. And as you can see, I changed shirts a much smarter choice for doing welding. Of course, this is after most of the welding was already done, so I still got a slight tan from it.
Okay, everybody, here we are. Now officially nightfall. I've got this all welded up and cleaned up. And now we are ready to go ahead and do the final finish work on it. So I'll save that happy little tidbit until the next video when I do all the wiring, and I'll go and I'll talk about some of the finishes I did. It's late at night, as you can see, so I'm going to call this it for the video, but I got it all wire wheeled up here. It's all nice, one even color. That's what I was wanting. Everything's welded up nicely, and so now you guys can see how that's starting to come together. So anyways, I hope you all really enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you didn't, give it that thumbs down. I'm sure you already have, but I really greatly appreciate all the subscribers that have been following this whole process through. And, you know, I hope you guys are learning a little bit of information from me on this. So that's it for this video. Like I said, I'll go over what I did for the finish and the different things in the next video when we wire it up. Thank you all for watching this video. God bless you, and we'll catch you on the next one.